In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are sitting in a circle. I got a guy with, well, if you put both of his hands together, he's got at least one. And Johnny boy, what are we about to do?
We're about to masturbate.
You goddamn right, kids. It's time for the Freedom Friends Master Debate, solving the world's problems one mediocre topic at a time. As you guys know, every week, Justin comes up with a random-ass idea, gives us something fucking that we have no idea what he's about to say, and then we debate it. We are Sans and Scott, but we are plus a Crispy today. So,
What if I can masturbate?
I mean, I'd watch it.
I need help.
I'd
Why you
watch
have
it.
battle buddies?
Yeah, team.
Yeah, but none live around me.
That says you. Just pick up your fucking phone, bro.
It's too heavy.
We'll do like a weird Dutch rudder like glory hole thing where like I don't know, just be like, go for it, bro. I got you.
So you guys are weird. A hand flashlight.
Anyways, Justin, what you got for us today?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
I want to know, do you think there is such a thing as dangerous speech?
Guys, it wouldn't be the Freedom Friends if we didn't talk about our number one sponsor, Warfighter Tobacco. Obviously, you guys have seen us all smoke them. We're here to talk about a quality product that everybody can enjoy. The great equalizer, as we've called it, the Warfighter Tobacco Stick. And it's not just cigars. They've got humidors, travel humidors, cutters, lighters, everything you need to get started on that journey. Check out warfightertobacco.com and use that code FTFO. Score yourself that sweet 15%. If you want to know my personal favorite, I'm a 762 Field guy. I like that Sumatra, real nice and even keeled cigar. Great for us beginner smokers, right? And I'm told that these taste even better when you're listening to the Freedom Friends podcast. Now, back to the show. This episode is brought to you by Grill Your Ass Off. It's no secret. We're all middle-aged dudes who love barbecue. Grill Your Ass Off is our main go-to for our spices. That's what we use, man. Whether you're doing burgers on the grill, steaks, or my personal favorite, a little bit of pork belly burn ends, right? They've got you covered on all of that. They also have salsas. They also have seasonings and spices. They got beer salts. They've got everything, man. Check them out. GrillYourAssOff.com/Freedom Friends Podcast, or use the code Freedom Friends Podcast at checkout.
Like, what do you mean dangerous speech? Like Hitler dangerous speech?
That's kind of where I went to.
I was like, wait, what?
Dangerous speech. Well, first, I think you need to define dangerous. All right.
That's like,
because I don't think there's any speech that causes physical danger immediately.
Yeah.
I think ideology is triggered by speech.
No, I guarantee you there's speech that causes danger immediately.
Yeah.
Like, Mikey, you say that one more fucking time. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I thought you were going to say, we're going to go down to the Capitol.
I mean, we could do that too, but that would have been.
But I'm
it's
saying,
just
like,
easier to
I don't think speech inherently is dangerous, but I think ideologies, when triggered by speech, can be dangerous.
So I don't think.
It's kind of towing the line, right? Like,
It's really hard to define it, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, like, if I tell you something for the first time ever, that you ever hear it, it's not dangerous. No matter what I say.
yeah.
No matter what. The first time that Hitler's like, we need to kill all the Jews, everyone was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like,
Right?
Well, that's what you think.
Yeah.
I don't think we need,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then you fast forward 5 years and it's like fucking millions of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But that first time, I don't think it's dangerous because that ideology isn't there. That mindset isn't there behind what that thought means.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying.
You know?
Yeah.
But like now, if it's the fifth time you heard it, that might be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because now you're looking at patterns.
But what else goes with that story? What other information has been put out along those same lines?
That's literally what I was thinking.
You know?
Like,
Because it can't be just the first thing. Like just look at history. You know what I mean? The first time that somebody said anything, I guarantee you they were laughed at.
yeah.
What's that?
That's
What's
probably
that?
what Hitler kept doing.
I know. He's like, fuck you. You laughing at me.
The first time he said it, a bunch of Jews made fun of him.
Yeah.
And he was like, these motherfuckers.
Like all of us. What do you want 8 million of us for? 6 million is too much. You only need 4.
Oh, fuck.
You want a bottle or a dollar? 75 cents is expensive. Where am I going to get 50 cents? Here's a quarter. Okay. And what is this, velvet? This is beautiful.
So, completely off topic, but my Jewish buddy in Arizona, the Metal Jew, his license plate. That
Yeah. You guys are the best.
A buddy of mine in Arizona, he's Jewish.
Yeah.
And his license plate, he's hardcore metal dude, like Metallica, fucking
He's a metalhead.
metalhead. And his license plate is the Metal Jew.
Damn,
But
how the hell did he get that?
Right. But about a week ago in my Facebook memories, I was going through the comments
Instead of
post,
Optimus
and
Prime,
I
I
don't-
would just be like L'chaim Prime.
and I don't remember what the post was, but he commented on there about the $6. What do you need $4 for? $2 is way too much. And I thought,
Fuck, that's hilarious.
Well, I think even if we discount shit like what Hitler said in terms of speech and bring it down to a more relatable level, think about toxic leadership that you had in the military. You know, like they would say fucking bullshit. They would be like, you know, it'd be like,
but it wasn't dangerous.
Yeah.
but it could be,
Unless
you
you got
know.
blown up.
Well, it could be though. For real, like it could be dangerous. Like, or let's even say, like, let's say a leader, a fucking quote unquote leader, says something that's fucking outlandish, and the fucking troops interpret it wrong, and then they fuck somebody up, you know. And the next thing you know, it's like, dude, what the fuck did you do that for? That's not what I was trying to say. And it's like, that's exactly what we heard you
Are you
say.
talking about like what they did to Pat Tillman?
Like, there you go. That's actually a good example.
I'm just saying.
That's actually a really good example of this. Yeah, like that's a fucking toxic leadership. Oopsie. You know, where the fucking soldiers were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you know,
It
like,
was the enemy. Oh, no, wait, it was us.
yeah, like, I mean, so sometimes, yeah, I guess there is moments in time.
I think we gotta like, I don't know. The dangerous words are hard,
Yeah.
right? Because you can't just take them at face value. There has to be context around it.
Yep.
Truth.
Yep.
Because two people saying that same word or the same sentence could mean two completely different
things. Yep.
But I'm assuming that you're referring to today's political climate.
I mean, yeah.
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 Dangerous speech when it comes to politics is a different beast.
So, but when you're saying dangerous speech, does it mean like preventing people from speaking? Is that what you're trying to say? Or
I think that's dangerous.
yeah, exactly.
Well, no, that is 100%. But what I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but what I think you're thinking about when you're talking about dangerous speech is like incitement, right? Somebody that's talking about something that they're not saying, hey, go do this.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you a train of thought that's going to convince you that you should go do this.
Yeah, something along, because we've all heard it, like, oh, that's dangerous, whatever speech, right?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And
So you're talking about a cult.
yeah.
Yeah, the U.S. government.
I think, like, I'll use an example. Kamala Harris recently talked about equality of outcome.
Oh, I love her. Isn't she black now?
Yeah, she changed.
Now.
Yeah, she switched up. But she recently talked about equality of outcome, which is more of that equity argument, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, it's not equality, it's equality of outcome. Meaning, like, let's say there's two kids. This kid busts his ass, tries really hard, graduates high school, fucking top of his class, goes to a D1 school, gets accepted to grad school, becomes a doctor, fucking lawyer, whatever, makes fucking $260 million a year or $260,000 a year, right?
Okay.
Starting. Okay. This guy had the same fucking opportunities afforded to him, but just chose to fuck off.
Yeah.
But now he wants $260,000 a year too.
Yeah.
So her fucking thing is like, you know, well, they didn't start at the same fucking thing. Yeah. It's more of the white privilege fucking argument, right? It's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
Yeah.
She's talking about equality of outcome. That's, to me, is dangerous speech.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, no, now you're going to take this guy's hard work and discount it.
Yeah.
which means like which if I was a kid and had a malleable mind like a child, and I was like, you mean I don't have to try hard to get what this guy has?
Yeah.
That's dangerous. You're tiptoeing into dangerous areas, right?
Yeah.
And the right side of the aisle is not fucking exempt to this issue either. Like
No.
they fucking
No,
do
it's-
they do
well,
it too.
Yeah,
Because-
everybody in politics does it.
Well, whether they want to admit it or not, every fucking word they say is propaganda, in one form or fashion. All right, whether it's
admit or not, none of those motherfuckers give a fuck about you and I.
They don't.
well, that's why I
Both
like,
sides.
you actually all three of us have a buddy, and you pointed it out to me because I was actually like, dude, I'm getting fucking tired of his shit, and you were like, yes, but look what else he posted. And it was like,
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the post was, don't let two people who have never fucking heard of you ruin a friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, fucking A.
Yeah.
Right
You know what I mean?
after a political post that could have ruined a friendship.
100%. Like, I read it and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
did you
But it
see this
was like-
shit? And John was like, scroll down.
Now this dude,
and I scrolled down and I was like, God damn it.
you know who it is. I'll tell you who it is off air. But like, you can have a conversation with this dude.
100%. Great.
Like, and he will blatantly tell you, I am on the opposite side of this conversation right now.
Yeah.
But you can have it, and there's no fighting, there's no yelling,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
anything. Like, it's a very, very smart, logical, comprehensive conversation.
'Cause he's
And
a
you're
good
like,
dude.
Fuck, this is awesome.
He's a
Yeah,
good
Like,
dude.
anytime you want to have this conversation, let's go.
It's a polite discord,
Yeah.
you know, and that I
Right.
appreciate. You know, that's awesome. He's a
I
good
deleted
fucking
him as
guy.
a friend because he's a fucking liberal. I'm sorry.
His profile pictures him and Kamala.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. It's like, I saved your life, motherfucker. When you're over there struggling in one time. I'm not going to say where. Nah, but he's a good dude. He's a good dude. I can respect his views.
But like coming back to like the dangerous rhetoric, the dangerous talk, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Y'all brought up Kamala, and Dave showed me this earlier, and I was like, this is fucking hilarious. So she's requiring government IDs to get into her rally in Arizona.
But not when you vote for her.
But now,
yeah, but
nope.
yeah, that's literally what I was going to say.
Wow, dude.
Fuck off.
That's hilarious.
Why do they want ID? So they can scan it and know who the fuck was there?
Well, no, so they know who they have to pay.
Or they know who to fucking, they know who to like to do like
Have you
AI
seen the
fucking pictures
buses
of.
fucking people they're bringing into this rally?
It's
Fuck
insane.
off, bro. Like,
It's crazy.
oh my God.
But it's, yeah, I mean,
Like, yeah, that's fucking dangerous talking right there. Fucking-
It is. It's dangerous speech. Like, so I guess in that aspect, I could understand why some
But
speech
no-
could be
okay.
considered dangerous.
but now here's, look at the other side of that same coin,
Yeah.
right? If that's your person for this election,
Yeah.
Yeah.
is it dangerous speech?
Well, like I said, both sides of the aisle do it.
No, I get that, right? But I feel like the three of us sitting right here, we can see it from both sides.
Well, and that's
We
why
can see when Republicans have dangerous speech too, and they're like, bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ease up on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
it's like, bro, we're not going back to the
Yeah.
Capitol.
But do you
Relax.
do you think both sides can do that?
No.
No,
No.
Do you know, like,
Yeah.
no, they're not able to do that.
but and
People put blinders on.
but I also feel like there's a group of people that are on the right that are also in the same,
Same way,
category.
yeah, without a
Oh,
doubt.
fuck.
That they can't see
What?
they can't see through the
Bro, I'll do
forest through the trees.
I'll do you one. I had someone who used to work for me
Give me that guillotine cutter, please.
who California, huge liberal.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, their eyes were open and became a super hardcore Republican now.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then it was like the rhetoric was just so here.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, tone it down, but
like,
There's something to be said about being
I'm like,
subtle, bro.
yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's people
Yeah.
go extremely, like he was extremely here and then he went extremely here. I'm like,
Well, that's a dude who's
Like-
just easily fucking manipulated.
yeah, like
bro.
that pendulum swung the whole,
The
like let's
whole
go back,
way.
let's get back in the middle there, bud. It just skipped.
Yeah, like fucking oil that bitch up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I saw, yeah, I mean, there is some people on the right that they just start like saying shit, and I'm like, I don't agree with you on that at all. Like,
Yeah.
You know, the crazy part is like the older I get, the more I care.
Same here,
Right. But it's not that I care more in what party I follow or
Yeah.
believe in.
Yeah,
I care more in like, there isn't anybody going in the direction that I want it to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, how do we get back to, it doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Essentially, it's just like, okay, do you want nothing but freedom or do you want nothing but socialism?
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, this goes back to what we talked about in the last episode with the therapy aspect of things. Like, there's no always or never.
Yeah.
Like when you start going to therapy and
Only-
you start like trying to figure things out,
Only cis dealing absolutes.
there's no absolutes. There's no always and nevers. And if your mindset is, well, it always does this, or it will never be this, like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's not the politicians.
Yeah.
It's not the government. It's not the policy at this
you.
point. It's you.
Yeah.
I've said it since day one. If there was a fucking Democrat that came out and said, hey, I'm going to get rid of the fucking VA. I'm going to do this for veterans. I'll fucking vote for you. I don't give a fuck where you're. If you're going to tell me that you're going to get rid of the VA and I can go to any fucking hospital
Yeah.
to get the care that I deserve,
Right.
and not that I need, that I deserve, because this is
Yeah.
why I went and did what I did. And all I'm asking is for fucking good healthcare. If they can come out and say that, I'll vote for them.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, can't even talk right now. Kamala Harris wants Medicare for all.
She does?
So not only does she want the VA for veterans, she wants them for everybody. So all the shit that we talk about with the VA,
This is my argument against universal health care.
She
It's like,
wants
bro,
it
I
for the
have
whole
universal
country.
health care and it's dog shit.
Yeah, it's
Like, you don't want it. I have 2 forms of it too, because I still have TRICARE and I have VA.
Oh, okay.
And that's 2 forms of fucking socialist
How
health
do you
care.
have the? I have TRICARE and Medicare.
I have TRICARE and VA because I'm medically
this is
retired.
retired. You are too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have the VA because you served.
So I don't need to have fucking Medicare.
No, because you have TRICARE.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
So you're talking
still
to somebody
can.
that's smarter than both of us.
well, yeah. I was like, those sons of bitches sent me a bill the other day that I need to pay $600 for
What?
Medicare now.
Why the fuck should you have to pay for?
You shouldn't have to pay for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they took away my Social Security
What?
because I make too much, is what they said.
Doing what? What, making YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Tell them to fuck themselves. There's no way you make too much. If you make too much doing YouTube videos, we need to talk.
But they took they sent me a letter.
Now their
and
buffer is super small.
They sent me a
Well, yeah,
they
it's
sent me
40 grand a
letter
year.
saying that I need to pay them $51,000 back, and they're charging me money from when I was in the fucking hospital.
Wow.
No, you need a lawyer.
I already
my
did.
friend.
My lawyer's already on it.
Okay, good.
He's already on it. But they stopped sending me Social Security, and now I got to pay like $700 to Medicare for the year.
What the fuck?
See,
Yeah.
and that's honestly, that's why I didn't accept Social Security when I retired. They offered it to me, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I don't want.
I don't
that
even
'cause
remember all that shit was set up for me when
They'll
I was
automatically do it. They'll automatically
when I
do
was
it.
in the
Yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, mother,
Or they'll talk to your next of kin, which in your case was your old lady
my parents.
or your parents. Yeah, like they'll talk to them, and they want what's best for you, and they don't fucking know.
Yeah, dude.
And it's not like it's explained
Yeah.
well to them, so they're just like, yeah, do
Yeah.
that, do that, do that,
Yeah.
do what's best.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like and yeah.
That's I fucking
But that's my argument against universal health.
You know what makes me
because,
so
like, dude,
mad about healthcare
I live in it.
is when I go to a foreign country,
Yeah,
right? Like I've had to use local medical care
It's a lot
in
better.
foreign countries.
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
Being a foreigner with no insurance, being like full knowing walking in here, like I am at the mercy of this place.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've never, no matter whatever, never been charged more than $200.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing.
No matter what.
Remember when we were down in Roatan?
You
And-
got you have the option to get
Yeah.
an IV. Like, hey, I want an IV.
Yeah.
They're like, cool.
Well, that's literally what I was saying. When we went down to Roatan, we were like 8 dives in already,
yep,
and I was so
And you
dehydrated
went
that I
down.
threw up.
yeah.
And my wife was like, "We're not diving today. We're gonna go get IV." I was like, "No, I want to dive." She's like,
Yeah.
You're
She's
gonna
like, no.
fucking die. Let's go get an IV. We walked in there. I had an
I remember
IV.
seeing you sitting on the beach, and you were just like, you were fucked up,
Oh, I
dude. I
was.
was like,
I
bro,
How long did it take you
damn.
from when you walked in the door to get stuck?
10 minutes.
Right?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
paid $60.
Yeah.
And I got
You got
I
everything.
got vitamin D. I got fucking zinc. You name it, I fucking had it in
Yep.
my bag. $60.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know how much
You can't even get that at a fucking IV place in Vegas.
You know how much I've paid here?
Yeah.
And the guy that does it for me is a fucking great guy. And I get the numbers and everything. $170.
Yeah.
And that's probably the homie hookup.
No, he does. He hooks
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah, because like that's a $300
Yep.
fucking
I
bag,
was gonna
dude.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've tried to ask the VA to pay that for me because of my burns, and they're like, no, you don't qualify.
Yeah. Drink water.
I'll do you one better.
It's not a necessity. It's a want. That's
How
just
How
what
the
they'll
fuck
tell
do
you.
you not qualify
I'll,
for
I'll
that?
do you one better. And this was gonna piss off a lot of people. I've had 100 and some surgeries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had every fucking infection you can think. I've been on every fucking medication for it. I've done everything. Wife and I are trying to get pregnant, having problems. They told us we need to do IVF.
Yeah.
You think the VA covers that?
Nope.
No.
They said it's not service connected. And I said, so you're telling me
Oh.
getting blown up, all these fucking things that had happened to me, all these surgeries, you're telling me that has nothing to do with why we're having issues?
They took one look at that monster cock ears and they were like, fuck you, bro.
I'm like, I'm Mexican, bitch. We breed like fucking bunnies. Like,
Yeah.
fuck
She
you.
should have been pregnant 8 times by now.
Yeah, I'm like, we would have had a fucking basketball team.
I
by
have
now.
sneezed on her 47,000 times.
I'm
God
like,
damn it.
Fucking kidding me? But yeah, so now we have to pay out of pocket, and that shit's expensive.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start, but yeah, it's just, I'm like, bro, I don't ask for much. I don't ask shit for the government. That's why I still fucking get out and I hustle and I make my money on the side because I don't ever want to fucking depend on them.
Yeah.
But all I want is fucking healthcare. Help me have a fucking kid.
Right.
The
Yeah.
one thing that I wanted my whole life. If you come and tell me right now, I got to take your truck, your house, everything away, but I'll give you a kid, fucking take it.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out again.
I got a couple you can borrow.
I'm good. I want a brown baby.
Dude, we'll blackface those little fuckers up. It'll be good, dude. Jesus, I'll change your fucking mind about wanting kids.
I mean, they're not going to be that dark because my wife's pretty white.
That's true. Yeah.
And it'll be a little mulatto.
There you go. They tan well.
Is that right? Is it mulatto? Is it gelato? Oh, fuck.
Gelato.
Gelato.
I think that's two different things.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
so did you tell your parents
What?
that you and Kristen were trying?
No, yeah. Oh, dude, fuck. They know. My parents have been asking me since the day that we met. When are you having kids? When are you having kids?
So I think it's awesome when somebody tells their parents that they're trying to have kids with their wife.
Because they're essentially being like, hey, we're fucking a lot.
her all the time.
We're fucking a lot, dude.
And you're going to be happy about it, right? You're like, oh, we're so excited.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate thing, right? When somebody's like, oh my God, you're pregnant. It's like, yeah, because we could.
Yeah.
Right?
A cream pied her and we kept it. That's essentially what you're saying.
Yeah,
Shit.
good job.
Everybody's celebrating a cream pie.
It's so funny.
Fucking hilarious.
It's like, do you talk to your parents about banging? You're like, no, why would I ever do that? Like, but you're telling them you're trying to have kids, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, we've been trying for like 6 months. And I'm like, yeah.
Same shit, dude. Same shit.
You know your parents know what trying is, right?
Everybody knows.
And if you
it
got one
doesn't
of them-
matter how you put it.
If you got some of them intrusive parents, they're gonna be like, you know what, sweetheart, maybe stop getting on top.
This is how it worked for us.
there's a pile driver position that I think will really help. Like,
I'm just gonna say my sister and ma'am and I told my wife to jump on the wall
It'll lay upside down. The legs in the air after.
for a boy. And I'm like, you fuck, I don't want to know how you had a boy.
And then you walk out of the bathroom and Kristen's upside down again. You're like, God damn it.
It's not gonna work.
dude.
Oh fuck.
I think this is what you do, bro. All right. You know those like molds that you make like juice pops with? Just fucking beat up, fill one of them shits up.
Put them
juice
in the
pop it,
freezer.
put it in the freezer. Let it freeze up.
Just
and
wait
when
till
she's
your falls
ready-
asleep. Boop.
Yeah, just fucking bleak, pop that
We're gonna
motherfucker
do
in.
this.
Pull the stick out when it's gone, and you're good to hook, dude.
Homemade style.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're like, honey, listen, Mikey told me about this trick.
Mikey said.
As soon as you say that, she's be like, "Fuck that guy." That
As
guy's
soon
a
as I said
psychopath.
Mikey, she's like, you're not listening to that fucking.
Yeah,
Nope, doesn't
that
matter
dude
what he
is a
said.
Fucking psychopath. Good God, he's got 2 kids though. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude. You're right though. That's fucking ridiculous. That like that they'll go after and you want to talk about even the assumption that you owe them money. They immediately fucking snatch everything.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You
the
know what I
crazy
mean?
part is
without proof, without anything. They just do that shit. It's happened to me. You
Well,
know,
like, let's say there's a vet that gets out, right, and he gets rated at, let's say he gets rated at 30%, right? 10 years down the road, everything that's wrong with him is he understands what's wrong with him at that point. So he's like, fuck. He's like, I gotta get my shit fixed. So he goes back to the VA, and then the VA is like, hey man, you should increase your ratings because now we have all this documented stuff that's wrong with you from when you were in the service. And so they go and they do an increase, right? They put their intent, to file, and then they submit all their fucking millions of pieces of paperwork, and go through the fucking whatever year-long wait, however long it takes, right?
for sure.
And then the VA is like, hey, you know what? You're approved. We're gonna increase your rating.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get some back pay too. But we're not gonna tell you how we do our math on the back pay.
Yeah.
Because the month that you filed doesn't count. The month we approved you doesn't count. So you're 2 months short, but now we're gonna pay you the difference. And so it's gonna look all fucked up, but there's no real easy way to figure this out.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
But then they fuck up and they're like, oh shit. Instead of taking those 2 months, we gave you an extra month. So we overpaid you.
Give us right now.
Yoink.
They're not going to tell you. They're just going to take it.
Yep.
Right. So like, we're going to give you money. We're just not going to tell you how we figured out how we're going to give it to you.
Yeah.
But we decided that we gave you too much. So now we're going to take it back.
Yeah.
But you don't have a choice in the matter. But you can petition what we paid you. We're still not going to pay any different, but you can petition it.
Yeah.
you know,
you
what I
get
mean?
lost in the red tape for days.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care.
No, it's just bullshit they make up to cover their own asses.
I tell guys when
Yeah.
they start going down the VA rabbit hole, and I tell them, like, look, man, like, treat it like it's a full-time job. Put 40 hours a week in.
Yeah.
Like, because your outcome, it's going to pay you like a full-time job,
Yep.
right? So if you have shit that's wrong with you, and you have documentation, the service connection, and the whole fucking nine,
Yep.
don't be like, oh, they'll figure it out.
No,
You have to fucking
Yeah.
fight, bro.
Like, did you get medically retired?
Yeah.
So did you get CRSC?
Is that the one time a year one or whatever?
No. That is a secondary monthly check. Combat related special compensation for retirees.
Yeah, I think it's like $96.
So there's different levels of it, different things that you can get qualified for,
Well, like-
and all kinds of stuff.
Like,
it
so
just
I got
depends.
retired at 80%.
Yeah.
I get paid 80% combat related special compensation.
Okay.
I get the same check. So if
Uh,
you're not getting that, they're fucking you.
I'll tell you what, I know I get something.
It should be from the DOD. Like, you'd still have a MyPay account.
I get the VA.
So that's separate. That's VA. And then DOD pays combat related special
Is it
compensation.
DFAS?
Yes.
Yeah, mine's $268.
$268?
Yeah.
You're getting fucked. I guarantee you're getting fucked. I get like $1,600 a month from that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I guarantee you're getting fucked. Because to look at me and look at you.
Do you want a drink?
How the fuck? Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, dude,
How
no.
the fuck?
You know what the problem is? Is that they don't fucking teach us about this shit when we're getting out.
Oh, well,
None of it.
They don't teach us this shit. There's no seminar. There's no it's not covered in TAP class.
But does
The only
does it matter if you're limited out on the VA?
obviously you are combat related special. You rate it. Every fucking one of your ratings that you have from the VA,
Yeah.
you're 100%. I'm assuming
Yeah.
every one of your ratings is combat related. You were fucking tip top until you got fucked up, right?
Yep.
So every one of your fucking ratings is combat related. You should be getting combat related special compensation
So
for every one of your fucking ratings.
Look this up. See if this is it. Mine says DFAS, Cleveland, CRSC. Yeah.
Combat related special compensation.
Yeah, CRSC.
You need to put in for an increase on that.
So you have to be retired.
Yep. Well, if he's already getting it. Yeah.
But does it matter because I get that?
No.
What the fuck? I think it is, right?
You get that every month? Fuck you, dude. I'm 100%. I don't get that.
Well, I was rated. My rating is 472%.
Fuck.
It should still just be well, then I know CRSC is fucking you, dude.
So
Because it's separate entity.
The Army didn't completely get rid of the extended scale then.
Wait, he maxed it.
Holy fuck.
I did it.
I did.
Wait, pull up that shit again. I want to read it.
470 to Jesus Christ.
No. $238 is what I get.
No, I know, but I'm
Oh,
talking about your
oh,
472%.
Come over there.
It's fun.
You might retired.
Because that's 100%.
Yeah.
That's my CRSC.
How the fuck?
You're getting fucked. I mean, you're not getting fucked that much. Holy shit.
Well, not from the VA.
No, the VA's fucking got you fine. Like, you might want to fucking second guess Kamala Harris getting rid of the VA, bro. Like, holy shit.
Requirements, you're retired. Who the fuck do I call for CRSC?
That's just it. You have to fucking snail mail it.
Oh.
You have to fucking fill out a thing, fill it out by hand, and snail mail that shit.
Justin, scroll down a little. Keep going. Keep going.
Decision notice. And
How to apply. Download the form. Once you download
Click
the PDF,
on that form. Because it'll tell you. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, this page is going to be fucking replaced.
Keep going.
That's the whole page.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Hey, universal healthcare, right, boys?
Yeah. This is my argument, kids. Right here. Like, you're proving the
Download
point.
this form. Wait. Hold on. Go back. What does it said?
There we go.
If this message is not eventually replaced by the proper contents of the document, your PDF viewer may not be able to display this type of document.
But you can upgrade.
It has nothing to do with Adobe. This is the U.S. government.
This is the U.S. government. You know why? That was made on fucking Windows 95 that they're still fucking using. That's why.
Mikey's never going to buy me a drink.
I'll still buy you.
I'm not buying you. Bitch, I know what you make.
I'll still buy you a drink.
Shit.
I will call bullshit, though.
By the way, that trip to Bimini, it's on him.
Fucking A, it is.
Fuck you.
I'm not going to talk dollars, but it's more than double what I make. It's fucking bullshit. But no, dude, for real, you're getting fucked by the fucking CRSC.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I got to figure that out then. Wow.
But I have to put in for an increase. I actually talked to a guy yesterday. He's getting me a guy that handles it here at Fort Sam, and I will pass it on to you.
It on to me.
Yeah,
please
100%, dude.
Yeah, because when I did that thing, I literally started getting it like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's gone up. I used to get $89 and I was like, fuck yeah.
That's just
Because you're stoked, right?
Yeah.
But
that's just
Cost of living.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cost of living adjustments, COLA adjustments.
yeah, that's all. That's just your average
That's
fucking
fucking
increase.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. So, and
Fuck,
that,
if I get that shit, I'm
you're,
gonna get off of all social media. Fuck all y'all. I'm out.
He's hibernating at that point.
because it's DOD, they got to back pay you.
Oh shit.
So if they back pay you that, yeah,
Then we're all going to Bimini.
then we're all going.
I will pay for I will charter the plane.
Justin, timestamp this.
Fucking say fucking less, dude.
For fucking Mark.
Hey.
That's serious.
My full-time job this week, getting him on that shit.
I'm telling you, bro, treat it like a full-time job. Yep.
We can fit 8 people on that plane.
No, so when I first moved here to Texas, I had a super low rating. Like it wasn't. I didn't understand it, so I didn't know any better, and I was just like, hey, I'm okay with what I'm getting right now. You know?
Yeah.
And then I met Jim. And Jim was like, no, you need to talk to my guy. So I went and talked to Jim's guy. Jim's guy only does people that are getting off active duty.
Cool.
Right? Which is amazing because the knowledge that this dude, and he's a civilian, works on base. The knowledge that this dude has is
He's
just,
a case manager.
it's next level. So I sat down and had a conversation with him, and literally he's like, legally, I can't help you. There isn't a single thing that I can do for you. And I was like, well, shit. And he goes, so let me tell you what you need to do. Because you can do all this yourself. And I was like, what? Oh, okay. I am all ears, bro. Let's go.
Yep.
And so he just fucking crash course and just dumped information on me. And I'm like, awesome. I have homework I have to go do now. And then I went way down rabbit holes.
If you guys know John's a big fan of rabbit holes.
They're fun. They're so fun, dude. Like I hated school when I was young, but I love learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so much, but it's only when I want to learn about it.
You're at your pace.
I'm the same
kind of
way,
learner.
yeah.
No, it's
yeah,
not
dude.
about a pace because it is 0 to 100 is
Yeah.
the pace.
Yeah.
But if it just any inkling of like ooh,
Interest or
what's this?
Yeah.
And then it's just like next thing I know, I'm 3 weeks later and I'm like, so
Yeah.
listen to this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and so I did the same thing. Like I was just talking with Justin because he finally, after he's been out for how many years now, finally started his VA process, and they're like,
About
"Hey, he's
fucking
like,
time.
they gave me a rating," and I'm like, "Sweet, you got your foot in the door."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, like now
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
now we can actually start getting stuff
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck
because
yeah.
like The guys are like, yeah, I went in for my first rating. They gave me 100%. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like-
It must have been in the Air Force.
Well,
For one,
for that I show you started this year because my VA stuff was all fucked.
yeah.
Like it was fucked. Like I probably was making maybe $400 more than you were at that point.
Yeah.
And then I went in there and this lady helped me do everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck she did, and then it changed.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
so
I don't know.
you know what I can attest everything that I've done with the VA to? My dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the reason why is because he volunteers with the VA in Massachusetts. And like next level volunteer. He's retired at this point and
Sure.
you know, whatever.
Sure.
He was there the day we got back from Iraq. And the long and the short of that night was I almost drowned in a bathtub. They had to kick the door in the bathtub. We had to completely redo the entire hotel room. The cops were there when we checked out the next morning. Our safety brief when they let us go for the 3-day for the weekend was cool. Turn in your weapons. We'll see you Monday.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Because we were one of the first
Yeah.
units to deploy. So when we got back, they were just like, okay, these guys are back. Cool. Have fun, guys. We'll see you Monday. Turn weapons in.
That's what
You know what I mean? That was
that's
it. It wasn't like don't beat your wife, don't beat your kids, don't beat your dog. Like you're gonna lose your shit at some point this weekend. No, none of that.
Yeah.
We had a platoon of 33 guys. We had 11 of them that were either in jail or in the hospital the first night. Because nobody fucking knew.
And we're all loaded.
Right?
You're
yeah,
like,
you had
it's
deployment
like,
money.
It's like,
you
oh
know?
fuck, I got deployment money.
Yeah.
Let's
So
get
my
weird.
my dad was there when all that fucking shit went down in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that played a little bit of a role in what he does in the VA now. But because of how much he's done and how he understands the system from the VA side of it, not from a little bit from the veteran side too, from talking with all the guys. But
Sure.
so like when I started to like run into issues and I didn't even really know there were issues, he's like, talk to these people. And I was like, what the fuck do those people have? And he's just like, just call them. And so I'm like, hey, like I'm supposed to call you guys because I have this issue going on. And they're like, yeah, we'll take care of it. And like a week later, the issue's fixed. And I'm like, I've had this issue for 8 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't the VA tell me this?
Yeah.
You know, because I've asked them, like, hey, like this shit's going on. How do I fix it?
I swear to God, there's incentive for them to fuck up.
And they're just
There's
like,
gotta
well, I
be.
don't know.
There's got to be some kind of an incentive.
If you can keep $100,000 away from veterans,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a bonus.
It's got to be something like that, dude. Like because there's no fucking rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
I-
But now
you know?
the opposite side is like my dad works on the volunteer side of the VA.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They literally get truckloads of Girl Scout cookies
Yeah.
to hand out to the veterans that are in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, I guarantee the VA pays for them.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
There's no way they
There's no
donate.
way, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no fucking not to the
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So, dude, fuck me, man. That's
Yeah, they're like the leftovers from last year,
yeah.
Fuck it.
which is fine. I'll eat those.
Yeah.
I probably have Girl Scout. I know I have Girl Scout cookies in the freezer right now from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's the same thing. I have
Thin mints don't
you-
count, bro.
You have the special house adapting grant.
No,
So I have a special housing that's mean
I got fingers and toes, bro.
I have a grant that I can make my house ADA compliant.
Yeah.
So for me, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use it to build a pool because it's low impact, all
Yep.
that shit. I get hot, like I
Yeah.
need to cool off in the summer. You have a designated person that takes care of that.
Okay.
I've called this fucking bitch every day for a whole month and I've left a voicemail. That was 4 months ago. Still haven't heard from them.
Wow.
See, that's fucking
So yeah. So
It's like if
you want universal healthcare there, you fucking go.
yeah.
Good luck with that.
Like that's my argument, man. It's like, dude, it's not all it's cracked up
It's
to be.
been and it's like 60 grand that I have sitting in there.
And people
Like,
love to
you
invoke
can't
Canada.
access it.
well, because I don't get a fucking callback.
Yeah.
And then like we're super busy.
Is that through the VA or is it
That's
separate?
through the VA.
Yeah.
So there's a part of the VA which is hilarious, and I'll get to this in the story too. But they're called patient advocacy, and they are a small group inside the VA that if the veteran has issues, they contact patient advocacy, and they will start to fight for you from the inside as well, or give you a better path or a direct contact or something.
Yeah.
You know. So I had some issues with the VA for mental health shit last year or 2 years ago. I can't even remember when the fuck it was now. But it took me 10 months to get a mental health appointment.
That's called TBI, John.
No, and that's
I can't remember.
Yeah. You're right. No, but John,
I couldn't for 20 years. I couldn't remember the incident when I got my TBI
We've-
until a buddy of mine reminded me of it. And we were bullshitting about a story. And he's like, "Yeah, you remember that?" And I'm like, "I don't remember that." He's like, "Dude, you were fucking." I'm like, "I wasn't fucking there." he's like, yeah. And then he went through the whole fucking story. And I was like, yeah, I was, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
But
you know my fucking beef with the VA
yeah,
PBIs, dude.
But
Like,
so
fucking-
so patient advocacy is supposed to fight for you. So I went through that bullshit with mental health, and it took me 10 months to get my first appointment,
I remember.
and I'm rated for it. Like, you know what I mean? It was a nightmare.
It was a fucking nightmare.
So I go to they're like call patient advocacy. I'm like, cool, awesome, I'll call them. So I call them, right? And they're like, oh, we're really busy right now. So if you'd like to set up an appointment with patient advocacy, please do it in person at the VA clinic on the other side of San Antonio. And I was like, fuck you.
more to
guys.
Frank Tejeda.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
And so literally, like, I spent probably close to 3 weeks calling him, leaving messages. And then finally I got a phone call back from a dude. And to his credit, it's not his fault. But he's like, man, I'd love to say that, yeah, we can help you. He's like, but we're like 6 months out right now. We're so backed up with everything. He's like, so I can put you on the list, and when we get to you, we get to you. I still haven't gotten a phone call back from them.
Jesus fuck.
It's a good thing
Right?
you're trying to kill yourself, bro. Like,
No, because then I'd have to call the veteran suicide hotline, and they put me on a phone with some random dude sitting somewhere and being like, hey, man, it's not worth it. And I'm like, I know it's not worth it, but how can you help me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I might just call that fucking hotline. Hey, you know how I can use my SAH grant, bro?
right? Yeah.
You know
Fuck.
how I can get a call back?
That's it. I just want somebody to talk to.
Yeah. Just for 5 minutes.
It's like I hit him up about, I have a CPAP. I have sleep apnea. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, they got this battery powered one, right? And like I do a lot of shit outdoors.
Yeah.
And this would help drastically because now I don't have to be tied to electricity.
Yeah.
Like they're like over $1,000 if I have to pay out of pocket.
Yeah,
I'm
they're-
service connected. So can I get one of these? And they're like, we don't have a way to get one of those for you. And I'm like, well, is there like, can I get a grant? Is there something I can do?
Yeah.
Like this is service connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, that's a want. That's not a need. So we supplied you with the one that you need. So if you want anything else, you have to go get
that's
it
what
out
they
of
fucking
pocket.
told me too.
Yeah.
Because like, so the one
Yeah.
that they gave me, I use a smaller one that's less of a footprint.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one that I bought that I
Yep.
have. And when I brought in my big one, because they're like, you need to have it in service. They're like, you haven't been using it. And I'm like, I know, I use my other one. And they're like, well, you need to use this one. I'm like, well, I only got one face, motherfucker. I was like, so
Well,
I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, I did
Like,
the same thing. I asked for a travel one
Yeah.
because the travel one's like
It's
this
tiny.
big.
It's battery powered, the whole
yeah,
nine.
Yeah,
Yep.
the one that I have is like this big.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking
But
Yeah, we
massive.
got the same
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. And so I was like, I travel a lot. I'm like,
Mhm.
I need one of those. They're like, well, you don't need it. You want it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, motherfucker, I need it. Like,
There's
I
places I
travel.
go that don't have power.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Like,
Fuck,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Fuck the VA.
Yeah. You know what that is? You know what that is not? That is not dangerous speech.
That is not dangerous.
That's not dangerous speech at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meet me downtown at the.
the shitty part is like the three of us can go right down to the fucking VA in San Antonio right now with giant signs that say "fuck the VA," and people will literally walk by us and be like, "Fuck yeah, bro,"
Yep.
and then go in and fight the VA for 8 hours.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then the VA police are going to come out and be like, "You guys can't be here and do this."
The fuck I can't.
But that's how it'll go down. Like
Yeah.
everyone's going to be on our
Hey,
side.
I know the chief of the police for the VA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having dinner at I can't remember the name of. Is it Byron's? Is that the one in San Antonio? With Kristen, and he came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I know who you are. Here's my." And I was like, "Oh shit, the chief." I was like, "All right."
I'm going to need this.
Yeah, I was like,
Someday I'm going to need to
keep
call
this
you.
one. You're going in the phone, homie. Hell
Hey,
yeah.
took a picture of it. I'm like, I might need this one day.
Fucking A.
Well, I found out that was it the Comal County Sheriff wished me a happy birthday?
Oh yeah, Mark.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, looks like I just got a get out of jail free card.
You know, he lives in my neighborhood.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Next time when you come over, I'll show you where he lives.
Okay.
He lives in my neighborhood.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great.
Everyone, I've never met the guy, but everyone I talked to said he's a fucking
Bro.
great dude.
Nice.
When I first moved to New Braunfels, I grabbed a fucking box of like 500 coffee bags, and I came in and I said,
Yeah.
"Here you guys go. My name's Omar Avila. I'm new here in town." Blah, blah. They were like, "Oh, we know who you are," and I was like, "Cool." And then he came out. He's like, "Hey, I'm
Hell
Omar,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Nice to meet you, sir." And he's like, "I live over here," and I was like, "I live like."
Why?
He goes, "Oh shit!" And so yeah,
So soft spoken, epic mustache.
yes, yeah.
If you guys didn't hear that, apparently he's a soft-smoking gentleman with an epic mustache.
Yes.
The peanut gallery's chiming in. The peanut gallery also chimed in on something that I'm a little mad at myself for not saying something earlier. Nice Stanley cup, you basic bitch.
See,
This is my wife's use.
It's always the wife's. It's always the wife.
I like it. Hashtag to my sponsor from Yeti. Fuck you, John.
I got my Stanley Cup too.
There you go. Yeah.
Bro, if I could carry one of those and it would stay cold, I would carry it. I fucking promise you I carry that shit. I drink a lot of water. Sue me. Fuck you.
Dude, we go through so much water at the house.
Oh yeah.
It's insane.
Oh.
I do too.
Like there was a period during COVID where the water company that we use, they got bought out by a new company, and it was also COVID, and so they just like didn't deliver for like 3 months.
Wow.
Right. And like you call them and you fight with them on the phone, and like they come and drop like 1 5-gallon jug. And like it was bad. And then the new company took over, and then they were like, hey, we're sorry. Like, we know everything was fucked. Like, you know, but like, I don't ever want to run out of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm okay with like having like 5 or 6 of these like hanging out at the house.
Yeah.
And like, oh, eventually we'll go through them. It's not like it's going to go bad. It's fucking water.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
Well, I got a little out of hand.
How many do you have?
Right now, I only have like 20, but I think at one point I had like 38.
God damn.
And it was just like because they didn't. So then I just upped the next couple orders, and I'm like, okay, I need 6 jugs.
Yeah.
Then they're like, they don't give a fuck. They're like, cool, whatever, no problem. Here you go.
Yeah.
And then they kept dropping them off, and then I got like a good little back stock.
Do they take the?
They take the empties.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're taking like 2 every time and leaving 6.
For a minute they were.
Yeah.
Right. And then for a while I forgot to
figured
put the
it out?
empties out.
Oh shit.
Right. Because like normally they'll text me like, your water's getting delivered on Friday. And I'm like, sweet, cool.
Yeah.
Then I put all the shit outside.
Yeah.
I forgot for a while. So then it was like,
And they didn't charge you extra?
no, they don't care.
Oh, okay.
But then it was like from going from like 2 empties to like now I have like 20 empties.
God damn.
Right. Because like I collected them all up. And
So
I'm like,
for
"Oh,
a while you forgot to put them out.
yeah, for a while.
I might need to buy a fucking water thing and come get some of your empties then.
Dude.
Dude, I'll hook you up with the company that I use. It's like $2 a month to rent the dispenser.
Really? And then what, you can own it?
And then I think it's like $35. I don't even care if I own it or not. They break before I pay it off.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
hey, I need a new one.
No.
And then I think it's like $30-$40 a month for the water.
What?
Huh. How many times a week? Once a week?
month.
Once a month they refill?
I think I get either 4 or 6. I think I get 4 jugs right now once a month.
That's pretty fucking bad.
That's not bad.
Fuck no. And I never run out of water.
Yeah, that's great.
And you can, if you want to add or take away, you can do it, whatever. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, nice. You know what we just added to the house?
Oh.
We put a gen rack.
Oh,
A
fuck
gen
yeah.
rack or whatever it's called.
Yep.
So
In case power goes out.
yeah, we put a huge one and then we fucking buried it 500 fucking propane tank.
Nice.
And then it's pretty cool.
Are you guys gas or electric?
We're electric.
Okay.
There's no gas out there, which I'm fucking bullshit.
I can't wait to build so I can have propane.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
gas.
my thing is I want a gas stove again.
Dude, it's
man.
so fucking nice.
I miss having a fucking gas
I love
stove.
cooking in a gas.
Same, dude.
Oh, it's
Like,
so nice.
I miss that shit, man.
But
Like,
We have that fucking induction whatever bullshit. Is
yeah.
yeah.
It does the job, but I like
Cooking over a fire,
fires. Yeah.
like cooking over gas is so different.
Yeah.
Like it's, I don't know. I feel like I can cook better. I have more control over the heat.
I think that's what it
dangerous
is.
speech right
Yeah. That's dangerous. All right. This has gone on for a while, guys. All right.
Yeah.
So dangerous speech. Fucking make your own decisions, man.
It's only
Like,
dangerous on the context.
Yep.
Yeah. It's only dangerous if
And
your ideology is
contracts
fucked.
that you lived in.
You know what dangerous speech? Nope. Just kidding. Well,
You know what's not dangerous speech?
signing this fucking episode off.
The 3 little things that we do all the time to keep it real, man. And what's
Yep.
the first one?
Smoke on.
Drink on, and goddamn it, kids, freedom to fuck on.
See, that's way better.
Oh, wow, you guys worked on that one.
Go like
For
4 years.
4 years. We better be good at it by this time. Shit. Bye, everybody.